morning, everyone. I know it's Sunday, 9:48 in the morning. It's too early to be doing this stuff. So I got a song sent to me from my cousin and sent it to me a cappella. Want to see what I could do with it. And unfortunately for some of y'all, I didn't realize that the beat that y'all weren't hearing me. And then I went to the IMU Lounge to that channel and did something. So hopefully you can understand this broadcast a little better. So make music with me part two. You know what I'm saying? Just vibe with me in my little setup. All right. So one of the biggest things is he said he wants me to try to change the genre from reggae to that doesn't help me none. But the point I'm trying to make is when I hear that doesn't help me none. But the point I'm trying to make is when I hear music in my head. I hear it. I hear what I want to hear. Okay. Whether it be this instrument, that sounds dope. Um, and I could go back through the breakdown of how I made one of my beats or what inspired the beat. So when I hear something, I hear the music. That's the best way to put it. I just don't know how to transform it from here to these hands and these ears to play, but I can transform it from here to here and tell it, which is Suno, what I want. Okay, and then I'm gonna play with it until I get what I want. I used to have this loop. Um, it was called Acid or Sonic Foundry Acid. Um, these loops. That's how I used to make beats back in 2000. I realized, damn, I can't play, but I didn't understand the beat textures at the time. But now I have way better idea the beat textures to say, okay, this is what I want, and I do use Google search. Okay, to if I hear like Timberland's "Too Late to Apologize," I'll say, hey, what instruments was used to make this beat? And it will tell me, oh, okay, okay. We all know there's drums, but the sound I'm listening to, and a lot of times it's guitars this man use. He'll say guitars will come back as a guitar, um, stuccoed or jig lead or whatever you want to say. So I'll be like, oh, that's how you got that. Then the obvious flutes. Like, let me play this beat for y'all. Excuse me. And I put a piccolo, not a flute.
Yeah. Party like it's Mardi.
Hold on. Y'all hear that? The piccolo. Tangerines. Um, the piccolo, 808 sub bass to give it that tune, 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 tune. And then hand claps. Hip. So it would have took me about 2 3 hours to put that together with the loop, or it might have took me depending. Cause there's times it took me like 10 minutes to make a beat, and there's times it took me like 2 3 hours to make a beat. And I don't mind that part of my brain creating something, cause there's still parts where Suno I can't really do a lot, and I want to add more of a tense when we're doing dance hall. When I'm trying to put together a dance hall beat or a hip hop beat, more intensity, and But the concept, the idea, the flavor is there. So this good and the bad. It helps me get. It. I remember there was a scene from the Jacksons, um, the movie, the miniseries. Okay, and Michael Jackson was talking to the actor who played Michael Jackson was talking to Angela Bassett, who played Miss Catherine Jackson, who I never met, but that's a grown ass woman, and I want to give her respect of that title. But anyway, um, he's told her, "My head is filled with music." I kid you not, I understood him even at that young age when it first came out. When my brain was filled with music, like I wanted to write songs for a long time. Used to have daydreams of being on tour, rock star, not rock star like Chuck Berry, but being being a musician, being an artist. So enough of that backstory, but I have a lot of ideas. And then when I actually got that little beat on the loop when I bought it, um, that was half of getting my ideas out. I was writing songs and trying to record them, didn't understand how to record, and trying to record them back then was a challenge, but we got to it. Anyway, let's go. And the thing is, I think maybe I am pushing too much through OBS, so I might have to check my settings. Because on the other side, it's like my internet is not being very responsive. And I don't like that.